I'm there.
Oh, brilliant. Yes.
Namaste and pleasant
Namaste,
good
Jay.
morning, good afternoon to all of you.
Hmm.
I firstly want to express my sincerest thanks to Sri Amarjit for giving me this opportunity to share with you all this morning. When he invited me for a topic, my topic is just being me. Because I thought this morning I want to share my personal experiences, how yoga and meditation has been helpful to me. There are three basic principles for healthy living, and they are: one is harmony with the self or peace of mind, two, harmony with other human beings, and three, harmony with nature. What we observe in today's world is that people are very much depressed, stressed out, living with fear, tension, and conflict, and therefore their own harmony with themselves is being disturbed. Because of this disturbance within the self, even that harmony and relationship with other people are being disturbed, even within one family. And thirdly, the relationship that we once had with nature. It is said that nature was once served man. Today, man is serving nature. And therefore, what we have to do in order to protect ourselves, as we all are quite familiar with a slogan that is being used: prevention is better than cure. If one is to reflect upon the many sicknesses and diseases, and in particular, as we speak of COVID, which it is said had started from animal or the bat. Think of any of the illnesses or diseases started from animal. Has there ever been a cure for any one of them? And therefore, it is very, very important for one to go to your roots, to identify yourself once again, to connect with your ancient tradition and values, the yoga, the meditation, etc., to understand who that supreme God is. And if you can control, if you can communicate back with that ultimate source, the Almighty. And I want to suggest, and as I said today, my topic is knowing myself, and I want to suggest on five basic principles that I practice personally, and therefore it's my personal experience. The first thing that I need to do is to see my food. What am I eating? The food you eat has an effect on your mind. And if you want to stabilize your mind, if you want to regain that peace of mind once again, it's very important for you to pay attention to the food you eat. We heard one of our speakers earlier referred to the patient who was in the, who have regained even from corona because of the food that she was giving to the family. Secondly, the company you keep. You know, the principle that I'm sharing with you are all being requested also by the health authorities. The food we eat, the company we keep. We talk about social distancing. As yogis, we are very, very much concerned about the people with whom we associate ourselves with. Let us restore that respect for oneself. Associate yourself with the right kind of company. How do I use my time? For the past few months since Corona, we are asked to be at home, to spend more time with your family, to spend time in a more qualitative way rather than an extravagant way. How do we use the source of in the form of money? We all pay attention so much to money. It is very, very important and vital, for without it, no one can survive. I am sure over the past few months, each one of us have paid greater attention to this resource. And then fifthly is our spiritual life. We were made to go indoors rather than outdoors. What many of us have been trying to do is to look for cures externally, when in reality we know that if we are to build our immune system, if we are to strengthen ourselves with these five basic values that I have just referred to, then once again, we will be able to protect ourselves from inside out. And in so doing, rather than trying to fight the battle, we will certainly be successful, because we are not going to fight, but instead we are developing that inner strength, that inner power. And one of the methods that I've been using for most of my life in order to do that, to remain healthy for most of my life as well as to guide others, is when I'm able to strengthen myself, through the practice of meditation and yoga, and I have found that this ancient tradition and values to be the most successful. And therefore, as I said today, it is not a question of disseminating information and knowledge, but I merely want to share my personal experience, how I'm able to remain very healthy and happy through these basic principles of the practice of meditation, and in particular, the meditation that I've been doing, which is the Raj Yoga meditation. And so we know we all are fighting for time. And so I just want to say my thank you to each and every one of you. I sat here for the past 3.5 hours. I listened to every single contribution, and my personal good wishes and blessings and successes to each and every one